welcome to Verdictum. I am Ananya Singh and you're watching today's legal news, where we apprise you with the recent important legal developments across the country. Let's take a look at the headlines. Supreme Court upholds abrogation of Article 370. Delhi High Court seeks report on accessibility for persons with disabilities at the Campus Law Centre, Delhi University. Jharkhand CM Hemant Soren summoned for the sixth time by the Enforcement Directorate in land scam case. US national sentenced to 2 years in Uttar Pradesh for visa forgery. Centre issues notice to Shahrukh Khan, Akshay Kumar and Ajay Devgn over misleading Gutka Ad. Now the headlines in detail. In a landmark decision today, the Supreme Court of India has upheld the government's move to abrogate Article 370 of the Constitution of India, which granted special status to the erstwhile state of Jammu and Kashmir. A 5-judge constitution bench of the Supreme Court, led by the Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud, alongside Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul, Justice Sanjeev Khanna, Justice B.R. Gavai and Justice Surya Kant, reserved the verdict on September 5th and delivered the same today. The apex court ruled unanimously in favor of the government and emphasized on the temporary nature of Article 370, asserting that the President holds the authority to revoke it. The court has further directed the initiation of steps to conduct elections in the Jammu and Kashmir Assembly by September 30th next year. Additionally, the top court upheld the bifurcation of Jammu and Kashmir into 2 union territories, namely Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. The CJI highlighted that the Constituent Assembly of J&K was never intended to be a permanent body and that the erstwhile state does not have internal sovereignty different from other states of the country. Justice Kaul passed a concurrent judgment with the CJI, stating that the purpose of Article 370 was to slowly bring J&K at par with other Indian states, while also recommending the setting up of a Truth and Reconciliation Commission to probe human rights violations both by the state and non-state actors. The top court further held that Article 370 sub-clause 3 was introduced for constitutional integration and not for constitutional disintegration. The Delhi High Court has taken a proactive step and sought a comprehensive report on the accessibility concerns for persons with disabilities at the Campus Law Centre of University of Delhi. The court has appointed amicus curiae Kamal Gupta to conduct a thorough assessment and submit a comprehensive report on the accessibility at the premises. The move comes on a plea filed by Jayant Singh Raghav, a visually impaired student at the Delhi University, raising concerns about the lack of assistive devices for differently abled students during examinations. Justice Purushendra Kumar Kaurav, in a recent order, directed Gupta to visit the campus and submit a comprehensive report and suggestions for implementation by the university. The Council for the University expressed readiness to cooperate fully with the initiative of the amicus curiae to visit and compile a detailed affidavit outlining further requirements following the visit. The university, in its submission, has stated that it has already taken steps to ensure compliance with the Rights of Persons with Disabilities Act. The affidavit filed by the university emphasized upon its sensitivity towards the needs of persons with disabilities and highlighted the completion of an access audit. Previously, the court had granted the university a final opportunity to file an affidavit detailing implementation of the provisions of the Rights of Persons with Disabilities Act. The Enforcement Directorate has summoned for the 6th time the Chief Minister of Jharkhand, Hemant Soren, in connection with an alleged land scam case. Earlier, Soren had filed a writ petition before the Jharkhand High Court challenging the summons issued by ED in the money laundering case. This move came following the rejection of Soren's plea by the Supreme Court, directing him to approach the High Court. The ED initially summoned Soren in mid-August. However, the summons were ignored by the CM, citing busy schedule owing to Independence Day celebrations. Subsequently, summons were issued on August 24th and September 9th, which were also skipped by the CM, citing prior engagements. Faced with continued non-compliance, the ED issued its 4th summons, instructing the Jharkhand CM to report to the agency on September 23rd. The CM in response threatened legal action against the centre if the summons were not withdrawn. In a letter to the central agency, Soren highlighted that all necessary documents and information required was already submitted, urging ED to refer to the documents and ask if any additional information is needed. Soren alleges that ED's summons were politically motivated and orchestrated by its political masters. A citizen of the United States of America has been sentenced to 2 years imprisonment by a local court in Uttar Pradesh Maharajganj district for illegally staying in India on a forged visa. The 40-year-old US national Eric Daniel Beckwith was found guilty under the Foreigners Act and various provisions of the Indian Penal Code, including Section 419 dealing with cheating by impersonation and Section 420 that provides with cheating and dishonesty. The investigation in the case unveiled that Beckwith initially entered India on a tourist visa in June 2018 and was apprehended by immigration officials in March this year at the Indo-Nepal border and has been in custody since then. In a significant development, the centre has issued notices to Gutka companies and prominent Bollywood actors Shahrukh Khan, Akshay Kumar and Ajay Devgn in response to allegations of misleading advertisements promoting tobacco products. The move comes after a public interest litigation was filed before the Allahabad High Court in this regard, which in turn directed the Government of India to take action against the celebrities and companies promoting Gutka. Justice Rajesh Singh Chauhan, presiding over the Lucknow bench of the Allahabad High Court, issued 2 directions to the centre in the matter. First, the court called for the formulation of guidelines to seize the prestigious Padma Awards conferred upon the actors found guilty of participating in misleading acts. And second, a direction to register a case against both the actors as well as the tobacco manufacturing companies. Additionally, a fine of Rs 50 lakhs was also imposed on the actors and the Gutka companies. Advocate Motilal Yadav, the petitioner in the case, alleges that celebrities such as Amitabh Bachchan, Shahrukh Khan, Ajay Devgn, Akshay Kumar and Saif Ali Khan have been involved in advertisements promoting tobacco products. The government, in addition to issuing notices to Gutka companies, also appointed a Directorate General level officer to lead the inquiry in the matter. A notice regarding the issue is also pending in the Supreme Court against Gutka companies, which caused a substantial delay of 4 months for the High Court to take cognizance in the case. Keeping the contempt proceedings pending, the High Court will take up the matter for further hearing in May this year. That was all on today's legal news. Thank you and keep watching Verdictum. And subscribe to our channel and download the Verdictum app on iOS and Android to keep yourself updated with authentic legal news.